Hello everyone, my name is Vikki Swan. I am a specialist in the nail industry. In this video, we will talk about Russian manicure. What is it? Stages of Russian manicure. I will tell you about sterilization and materials, why a good Russian manicure can be cheap, and also about the level of service and competition in Russia. Watch the video to the end and your nails will be healthy and beautiful. What is a Russian manicure? As a rule, Russian manicure is associated with quality. Nails looks more natural, the cuticle is treated with high quality, and you can wear such nails up to 3-4 weeks. But what is meant by this concept? Let's find out. There are various manicure techniques, such as classic, file, combi, e-file, and others. Dry manicure techniques such as e-file and combi manicure have gained the greatest popularity in Russia, Ukraine, Belarus, and so on. Hence the name Russian manicure, which became known all over the world. The material in this technique is removed with a professional nail drill, and if used correctly, it will not ruin your nails. Unlike standard techniques, where the coating is soaked in a liquid with acetone, which does not lead to anything good, but only dries out the nail plate. Of course, every case is an individual, but generally, I also want to know that the whole process of manicure should not be uncomfortable. No pain, no burning, no blood, and so on. The process of the manicure is enough complicated. But now, let's briefly run through the main stages. First of all, we start with polish removal, then file and shape, combi manicure, nail dehydration, base in a thin layer, hard gel, color or design, and a top coat. In the next video, I will show you step by step all these stages of the Russian manicure, so subscribe on my channel and turn on notification so as not to miss the release of the video. Now let's talk about one of the most important stages of manicure that you can observe, the sterilization of instrument. You may not like the color, design, or shape of your nails. This is normal and fixable, but much more important is unsterile or poorly sterile tool, which can lead to serious consequences and even diseases. Instrument sterilization involves 3 main steps: disinfection, fresh sterilization, cleaning, and sterilization, as well as 2 additional ones. It's drying and storage. Don't replace or remove one of the steps, otherwise the instrument will not be sterile and unsafe. In your field, we use dry heaters or autoclaves for sterilization and store them in disposable craft bags. Therefore, the tech should open the tools in front of you. Pay attention to this. This is very important. The equipment also comes in different quality and the range of prices is very large. For example, the price of dry heaters range from $50 to $1,500, and although even the cheapest dry heater should perform their function according to the declared parameters, but I don't trust them. All professional equipment have documents and certificates. Compare with the cheapest one, which doesn't have it at all. The cleaning process in unqualified equipment takes less time, but the bags burn and the service of such equipment life is much shorter. And in general, I think that is not worth saving on health. If you are interested in this topic, let me know in the comments and I'll make a video about disinfection and sterilization. I would like to tell you more and thus warn you against low-quality services. Materials, another important part of the manicure. Burns, peeling of parts, onycholysis, and more can be the result of improperly selected or cheap materials. As with equipment, the nail industry has a huge selection of materials. We have a lot of new brands every year. New products and seasonal trends are coming out every month, which of course is very tempting. But it's important to understand that there are, for example, highly acidic materials which should not be used especially for creating an architecture, where the material is placed in a thick layer on the nail plate, which, by the way, doesn't affect the better variability. Therefore, we approach the choice of materials responsibility. This is the era of hard materials. They conquer with their variability, naturalness, and thin coating. What's more, they are low-acid materials and are not harmful to your health. As a rule, such materials are used in Russian manicure are expensive enough. Why is Russian manicure expensive? As we discussed earlier, the range of prices for equipment and materials is very large. Hence, the price of procedures for different techs is varied. Yes, a high price doesn't mean that the quality will match the price, but a high-quality, healthy manicure definitely cannot be cheap. In order to make a price cheaper, you have to sacrifice something. For example, on equipment or sharpening tools, which makes the process longer and less comfortable. It's worse if they save on materials or sterilization, which makes the result of low quality, and in some cases even dangerous. Also, in order to keep up with the times, technicians are constantly developing and improving their skills, which are also expensive and time-consuming. The technique is being refined more and more. I have taken a large number of classes, seminars, online and offline, which gave me a lot of experience. This allows me not only to do high-quality work, but also to do advanced and basic trainings. I would like to make a video and talk in details about the prices of manicures. Therefore, if you are interested in this topic, write in the comments. The development of manicure in Russia. With the growing popularity of manicure in Russia, the number of technicians and nail salons are growing according to the competition. The service is getting better and the quality is growing and services are becoming more expensive. This attracts more and more people to work in this field, and this is not surprising because a good tax can earn several times more than the average salary in his region. And now not only women are working in this profession, but more and more men are joining this field. Manicure is very time-consuming and responsible process that can make your nail beautiful and healthy and vice versa, so carefully approach the choice of a technician. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was Vikki Swan, subscribe to my channel and see you next time.